everybody, it is I, the Nomad, speaking to you from the wilderness called YouTube. And what am I talking about today? Well, today, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to delve into something that I rarely am able to do. Now, notice the words I chose. I chose am able to do. Because I am actually going to admit that in this specific case, Tim Pool is right. Now, many of you know that I have not been a fan of Tim Pool's, in the sense that I don't mind his content, but he's a leftoid. Okay? He's a leftoid. He's got all the leftist markings that are out there. Anybody who thinks Tim Pool is somehow a conservative is just kidding themselves. All right? He's another self-righteous, self-entitled, intellectually lazy, and vapid leftist. With one slight exception. He does understand that in order to have a discussion, you've got to be able to talk to another person who doesn't necessarily have your point of view. And in that regard, I got to give him credit as well. He is one of the rare exceptions. The problem is he emotes. And this is what makes him a leftist. He emotes. He doesn't think. He emotes generally. But he wasn't emoting with this. Now, I'm going to play a little scene here from Tim's YouTube channel.
This power of Twitter. And it's kind of creepy. But this is why the system is so broken. Because it's true and there's nothing you can do about it. Twitter once talked about hiding follower counts. I dig it. Hide the follower count. Seriously. Who cares? You can subscribe to someone's page, their follower count, they can tweet out, hey guys, look how many followers I have. No. Take away the follower count, Elon.
That is something. Now, Tim Pool was talking about this because the blue check mark is going to be a purchasable item on Twitter. You can spend $20 a month. All right, this has been proposed in order to actually get your blue check mark. That there's some kind of value to the blue check mark. And in typical capitalist fashion, Elon Musk wants to capitalize on that value. If there's a value to the blue check mark, well, let's capitalize on it. Let's make money on it. Now, I don't know if the blue check mark's going to work, purchasing it or not. But I will say this. Tim Pool is right. If you want to fix Twitter from being the kind of hellscape that everyone was worried about, if people want to stop dogpiling because somebody is popular, take away their follower accounts. And I mean, sure, they can know, and if they want to report it, let them report it. But don't make it for everybody else to see. Don't try and make it so that they're the only ones that matter. Twitter used to be, people talk about this all the time, like Geeky Sparkles and Neon, all right, over in Clownfish TV. And there's another group of leftists, all right, that, yes, they understand that in order to have a conversation, you got to talk to people that disagree with you. But they're lazy intellectually. I'm not saying on a personal level. Intellectually, they don't think things through. They emote. How do I feel about this? Not what do I think about this. No analytical thought processes go into how they look at things. They have a feeling for it, and they wrap it with emotion on how they care, which is fine, believe it or not. For what they do over there and Clownfish TV is fine. And why do I say that? Because they're basically reporting on feelings. What do you think about this movie? What do you think about this TV show? What do you think about this here? Or that there? That's what all this is about. Entertainment. And yes, entertainment, when it really comes down to it, if you find something entertaining, generally it's because you've wrapped your emotions in it somehow, even if it's an intellectual pursuit and you're getting some kind of self-satisfaction from it. All right, it's an emotional pursuit. It's entertainment. I'm entertaining myself. Now, people find entertainment in a lot of different things. There are people who find entertainment in math problems. I know. But in this one regard, if you're trying to sit up there and stop the kind of bullying that takes place on Twitter, the kind of BS on Twitter that goes on all the damn time, or at least minimize it, take it down a notch, Tim Pool's suggestion of hiding the number of subscribers to just the person who's there is an awesome idea. It's really an awesome idea. He also suggested hiding the number of retweets and the number of comments. You can look at the comments, but hiding the number is always a good thing too. Why? Well, unfortunately, that itself brings the value of Twitter down for many of these serious and constant users. Truthfully. But at the same time, it does eliminate something that is definitely an issue, which is the number of bots spamming these high-end accounts. That was their whole purpose. You take that away. You take away their ability to sit up there and target, all right, the high-end users, all right? You eliminate the ability of the bots to easily access, all right, and attempt to be relevant. I hope people understand that. Because they have no way of feeding back. They have no way of knowing what's really going on. If they hit somebody and all of a sudden something gets retweeted, they can see that, okay, here's the number of people. If they look at that tweet, what kind of response that they're getting. But they would physically have to go in there to actually take a look at that now. And you're not going to be able to do that with a bot. And people aren't going to be following bots, all right? Oh, just because they have a lot of people. Now, does that make the site useful to people who are intentionally trying to build a brand and they want to get known to other people? Perhaps. It would change the nature of Twitter. And in that regard, if you're looking to try and make it a better place, Tim Pool isn't wrong. He really isn't. All right, everybody, thanks for listening. I appreciate you coming out. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Hope you all have a good day. Talk at y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody.